Hey, welcome back. Appreciate you taking a look at another one of our videos here at Edgewater Family Wealth. Wanted to take a few minutes today and talk about Medicare's annual election period. So number one, when is it? October 15th through December 7th of each year is the window to make plan changes effective for January 1st. So the first thing to understand is who does it apply to? So typically, and I always use the word typically or in general in the world of Medicare, is somebody who is on A and or B, not somebody who is on an employment-based plan. So that's the first thing to understand. If you're employed and you've got health insurance through work or through your spouse's employment, the annual election period will typically have nothing to do with you. You receive a special election period when it's time to make your decisions in the Medicare space. Same with somebody who's turning 65 in the Q4. You also don't have to worry about the annual election period. It does not apply to you. You receive your own called initial coverage election period when you're turning 65. So it generally applies to somebody who is on Medicare Part A and Part B, not on an employment plan. This is the window to do a number of things. The most popular change, the one that you see advertised the most on TV, on the back of the bus, in the newspapers, in the inbox, you're getting emails, is changing your Medicare Advantage plan. So that's the most popular move. I'm on plan Acme and I'm gonna go over to plan X-Ray. I can't use plan names to be specific, but that's really the gist of the Medicare Advantage options. Is the primary one is changing your Advantage plan. So I always tell everybody, you wanna be very careful as to why you're making a change with your Advantage plan. You don't wanna make a change for the sake of change. Make a change for a really good reason. Primary reason is I'm chasing doctors. I want to get into the doctors that I know, like, and trust that I can't access on my current coverage. Or maybe the benefits are substantially better on a different plan. So I always tell everybody, Medicare Advantage is a three-legged stool. The three most important parts are, number one, is the company going to be around tomorrow when I wake up? That's critical, that I'm with a company that I have trust in, confidence in, that I've heard of, that I can have the confidence that they will be around. Number two, can I get to the care that I need? Is it a national network? Is the local access to care large? Can I get to the doctors that I know, like, and trust? And number three are the benefits. Again, I'm not going to recommend somebody makes a change because it's $5 less at a specialist or $5 less here, $10 here. It's really about getting the care from a company that I know, like, and trust. So Medicare Advantage, that's the big change that we can do during Medicare Advantage or Medicare annual election season. Number two is changing my prescription drug plans. So if I'm on original Medicare and I have what's called a standalone Part D, a drug plan that just stands by itself, I'm paying for, I can now change that effective for January 1st, coming up October 1st. So the way to make that change, or to pursue the option of making a change, is to find somebody who knows how to run the Medicare.gov website called Plan Finder. You can actually put your medications in that Plan Finder, and then it will sort your meds against all available plans for next year. October 1st will open up the window to see the new plans. So if you did it before October 1st, you won't be able to see next year's plans. So October 1, you can put your meds in, take a look at the plans for next year, compare them against your current coverage. Another option is if you're on Medicare Advantage, you can drop Medicare Advantage, return to original Medicare with a prescription drug plan, and then potentially get a Medicare supplement. Now I say potentially because depending upon the timing of when your employment plan ended or you turned 65, you may or may not have to go through underwriting to get that Medicare supplement. So that's something to be very aware of, whether or not that's an option for you. So again, you can drop Advantage, return to original Medicare, do a Part D, a prescription drug plan. Remember D for drugs. That's the easiest way to remember what a Part D is. And then if applicable, you can do a Medicare supplement. You may have to be underwritten, meaning medical questions. So that's something to be intimately aware of before you make that move, is, will I have to go through underwriting? Another option is I can be on a Medicare supplement and decide I want to do Advantage. So that's a pretty easy change to make. You always want to make sure that that's the right change to make. I am a big fan of being on Medicare supplements. As long as you understand what you're doing, Medicare Advantage works very well as well. So either way is good. You just have to understand the differences between the two. So if I'm on a supplement, I can drop it, return to original Medicare, and do a Medicare Advantage plan. And call me with any particular questions on that move, or taking a look at the prescription drug plans that are available. But again, October 15th through October 7th is the window. October 1st opens up the access to see the plans, but nothing can be processed until October 15th. Again, call me, email, you know how to find me. Thanks for stopping by.